Jake, thanks for giving me some of your time. We've just witnessed something really special tonight. How good was that from Alexander Usyk?
Yeah, I mean, he silenced everybody. He's one of the greatest of all time. Mad respect to him, mad respect to the Ukrainian people. He inspires me. People who are born on his birthday are legendary, and this is just silencing everybody, so it's cool to see.
I hear that January birthdays yourself, Alexander Usyk, and the great Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that.
You've seen Wembley at its best tonight. How much do you want to fight here now?
Man, yeah, I would love it. I would love it. I'd love to walk into the Lion's Den and have everyone saying fuck.
I've been fucked good and proper without any Vaseline on, and I've took it like a man. And here's me, not fucking around at some boxing match. I'm out on the fucking road running, but I'm running tonight. I come home, I done my job, and I got myself back, and I am the man. I'm the fucking Spartan, and no matter what anyone wants to say, I fucking won them fights. Guaranteed 100%. There's only one man. GK all day, every day. You look.
Up in the fifth.
Incredible. Gutted, because obviously we want the Brit to win, you know, and the boy put up a good fight in there.
Do you think Dubois gave up there? He looked like...
No, don't do that. Don't do that to him.
Usyk was really...
So I don't know what's even worse, he got knocked out. Do you know what I mean? But he went and he done what everybody wanted to see, which was him attacking in there.
Yeah.
How good is Usyk?
Phenomenal.
Usyk's just one of the best I've seen live. One of the best I've seen live, and what an honour it was to watch him. But Dubois will be back. What is he? 28. He's young.
27.
27. He's young. He'll be 3-4-time world heavyweight champion of the world.
What is it about Usyk that makes him so good a level from the rest?
He joins the fighter's mental energy, man. His footwork, his feints. He's unreal, bro. He's unreal.
Do you think Dubois could have got up? And the last one, the last knockdown, do you think Dubois could have got up?
Yeah, he would have.
Best heavyweight there is currently, and I don't see anybody beating him.
Is he as good as Muhammad Ali? It's not a crazy thing to say, I don't think, at this point.
The thing is, you can't really do the comparisons. Do you know what I mean? But I do think he's one of the best currently now to do it.
Who do you want to see Usyk fight next, or just sail off?
He could sail off into the sunset, and he's done everything. Do you know what I mean? He's phenomenal fighter, man. You're watching him. I'm just watching him. I'm going, oh my.
He would have been hurt regardless. So it's for the better, I think.
What do you think Fury should do? Do you think he should get the trilogy?
Listen, they're powerful guys. You know what I mean? They can do what they want, not fight. Doesn't matter what they do. Everyone will be interested.
What about Usyk? Do you think he should fight Parker?
Parker's deserved his shot. I think Parker should get a world title fight regardless, even if Usyk vacates the belts.
Hands off. Usyk fought like a heavyweight, not a cruiserweight in there tonight.
Yep, no, he did. He stood on business.
Crazy performance from Alexander Usyk, you know, he stopped the fight early, you know. But I say this before, Daniel Dubois makes so much pressure, too much pressure, you know, he not control, and every jab, every right hand is too strong, you know, and he not defends himself. But you see the result, you know, Alexander Usyk stopping fast.
Did it surprise you how early Alexander got the stoppage?
Yes, before the fight, I never say this is, he come to the stopping so early, you know, but after the fight.
I don't think it was one-sided. At the end it was. I thought Daniel gave a good account of himself in a couple of the rounds. But, you know, he's an unbelievable fighter, Usyk, modern day great, and you've got to take your hat to him. In any generation, he'd be a great fighter. Daniel, I hope you can learn from it. But, you know, as I say, the better man won on the night.
Can I just ask you, I didn't see you on the front row. Where were you in that main event?
In the corner.
Okay, what were you saying?
Telling him to use his jab more when he was doubling his jab and using his jab.
I think Daniel Dubois, he's on a roll. He's coming off of a massive win against AJ. Usyk's also on a massive roll, so I think that fight's going to come down to...
Jake, what's your prediction for tonight's fight?
Oh man, I like both fighters, but I think Usyk is going to TKO him down the stretch around the 9th round.
Okay.
Boom.
My man's going to win, Jack. He's going to do the business. He's going to come back with those 3 belts.
And how's he going to finish it? Or
I
if
hope
he
he
is?
finishes it in style with a knockout. But however he wins, it doesn't bother me as long as he gets the belts.
Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois will go toe-to-toe tonight with the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world on the line. And as the fight draws near, the biggest names in boxing haven't held back in sharing their thoughts.
I just think it's going to go the distance or maybe be a late stoppage for Usyk. I can see Dubois trying, maybe taking this advice, maybe getting in there with a game plan to make it hard for Usyk. But I don't think he's going to be good enough. I just don't think he's got the pedigree. I don't think he's got the skills. I don't think he's going to land a shot that Usyk's not going to see coming. So I can see it being quite a close, competitive, entertaining fight for the first 5, 6, 7 rounds. As soon as we get into
Lennox Lewis believes it's Dubois' moment. The former undisputed champion sees something in the young Brit's preparation and mindset that suggests he's ready to pull off what would be the biggest win of his life. For Lewis, it's not just about raw ability. It's about the journey Dubois has taken, the setbacks he's overcome, and the hunger that's grown from those experiences. He's the king, Lewis said, pointing to Dubois' knockout power and past performances. He sees the confidence in a man who knows what he needs to do and believes that Dubois has done enough to earn this shot, not just by ranking or promotion.
Natural heavyweight, and he can use that towards his advantage, especially in the first couple of rounds. He's got to impose himself in that ring and push Alexander Usyk to the ropes. Don't make him, I used to call him a rabbit because he used to jump around. Don't make him do that. Don't allow him to do that. I think he needs to put pressure with him with his feet, push him back to the ropes, and then engage him and make sure that he's first and last with his combinations.
But the narrative is much better for the Dubois rematch. You've got the fact that they fought, and then since then Dubois has been on a tear, beating guys that he was the underdog against, Ergovich, and then Anthony Joshua, of course. The guy has really revamped his entire career, turned it around, gone from a guy who...
On the other side of the spectrum, Canelo Alvarez is firmly in Usyk's corner. For Canelo, it's the mental edge that makes the difference. He's watched Usyk closely and picked up on the details, the technical precision, the focus, the control over pacing. When I see someone with that kind of focus, I back them, Alvarez said, even revealing that he's put his money where his mouth is, backing Usyk with a sizable bet. For Canelo, it's not about hype, it's about composure. And Usyk's unshakable calm has earned his respect.
Canelo Alvarez has placed $500,000 on Usyk to beat you.
Doesn't mean nothing to me. Don't mean shit to me. That he's gonna lose his money, but I'm just focused now. Let's get it on.
We're not seeing this fight because of a controversial low blow in the first fight. We're seeing this fight because Dubois is on an amazing streak at the moment where he's beaten AJ, Jarrell Miller and Filip Hrgović. That's what they should be focusing on, is this streak he's on, the new Dubois 2.0, not the low blow, and that's why we're seeing it and what happened in the first fight. Because what happened in the first fight was Dubois got out.
Hay, meanwhile, sits in a more cautious middle ground. He sees a window for Dubois if he avoids playing Usyk's game. Hay is convinced that if Dubois can make it a rough, imposing fight rather than a technical chess match, he might have a shot. He raises the question of whether Usyk's preparation for past massive fights has taken a toll. Think of the training camps he had to have to fight AJ and Fury, Hay points out, wondering if the accumulated wear might finally show. But even then, Hay hesitates to go all-in on Dubois. How do you bet against someone who's never lost? He adds, reminding everyone of Usyk's unbroken streak.
Is no spring chicken. I definitely feel, his prime years was his cruiserweight years. He was a similar age to Chisora. Usyk won't treat this fight like he treated the Anthony Joshua fight. And if there's ever a chance to cause an upset, it's in another man's hometown. The pressure's on Usyk to perform. Nobody's giving Dubois a chance. And he's big, he's strong, he's robust, he's heavy-handed. And, I believe his...
Tony Bellew takes a strong stance on Usyk's dominance. In his eyes, Usyk has already proven himself beyond argument. He's probably the best heavyweight of our era. Bello said he respects Dubois' resilience, even admitting he's underestimated him in the past. But when it comes to rematches, Bellew believes that psychological edge matters. And Usyk already made Dubois quit once. Can he make him do it again? He asked before answering with a prediction: a late stoppage somewhere between rounds 8 and 12. Bellew sees this as a test Dubois has taken before and one he failed.
He challenged Usyk in the ring after the fight.
These guys are begging now for the payday because they know who the king is.
That's right.
And these guys need him. He doesn't need them. No. Alexander Usyk can choose to fight whoever he wants. He is now the draw in the heavyweight division. He is the big name. Yeah. And I take my hat off to Anthony Joshua, I take my hat off to Tyson Fury because they had the cojones to face him, as did Daniel Dubois. But let's not get away from anything. Daniel Dubois fought him once, and we've seen how that fight went.
You think we're seeing a different Daniel Dubois now, though?
Yeah, no, I do. I do think he's massively improved. I think he came of age against AJ.
Personality-wise, he's looking a bit more.
I just think, you know, against Jarrell Miller, he's shown he can come through tough moments. Jarrell Miller wasn't active enough, and Jarrell Miller doesn't punch hard enough. He'll come across a completely different skill set than Alexander Usyk. You got to remember he's been in there with him already.
Ricky Hatton isn't dismissing Dubois either. He acknowledges that the young heavyweight has grown since their first meeting. Daniel's got a better chance than he had the first time, Hatton said, noting a visible shift in Dubois' confidence. For Hatton, both men have shown qualities that put them at the top of the division, and he sees this fight as a matchup between the two best current heavyweights.
Listen, I respect this guy, this young guy, this guy motivated, but I'm too. I'm not old guy. 38 it's not old. You know? We will see. It's Saturday. It's God's will.
Hardest punch you've ever had?
Yeah, it was a hard punch.
The hardest you've had?
No, because when I was young, I take punch with our horse.
A horse?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he stops short of a firm pick, letting his admiration for both fighters speak louder than any prediction. Amir Khan, though, doesn't see a path for Dubois. He respects the young fighter power, but to him, it's not enough to overcome Usyk's tools. Khan points to Usyk's timing, hand speed, and ability to land shots his opponents can't see coming. Even if it goes 12 rounds, I got Usyk winning that fight. He said he expects Dubois to hunt for single shots while Usyk racks up points and pressure, and ultimately sees no real danger for the Ukrainian.
Dubois coming up, huge fight. What's your prediction for that?
It's very hard to go against Alexander Usyk. He's such a master of boxing, isn't he? He's absolutely technically faultless. But if anybody can beat him, I think it's Daniel Dubois. I think he's on the crest of a wave now. His confidence is up. He knocked out AJ, and I think Daniel's looking better and better all the time, to be honest.
Carl Froch is just as certain. My prediction would always be to pick Usyk. He said for Froch, Usyk's resume speaks louder than any theory or hype. 2 wins over Anthony Joshua, 2 over Tyson Fury, and an unbroken track record. Froch sees no dip in Usyk's reflexes, footwork, or conditioning. I can't see Dubois beating Usyk, he said simply, writing off the upset as wishful thinking. George Groves takes the mental angle. For him, the danger lies in fear. Dubois has already been beaten by Usyk, and Groves believes that kind of experience leaves a mark.
I just think it's going to go the distance or maybe be a late stoppage for Usyk. I can see Dubois trying, maybe taking this advice, maybe getting in there with a game plan to make it hard for Usyk, but I don't think he's going to be good enough. I just don't think he's got the pedigree, I don't think he's got the skills, I don't think he's going to land a shot that Usyk's not going to see coming. So I can see it being quite a close, competitive, entertaining fight for the first 5, 6, 7 rounds. As soon as we get into round 7 or 8, you'll see Usyk.
Failing is frightening, he said, adding that Usyk is used to the pressure and dynamics of rematches. He's been through them and handled them cleanly. Dubois, on the other hand, has to face the reality of being outclassed before and all the doubts that come with